Welcome back to the Road to Infinity War. This time we're talking about Iron Man 2. So Iron Man 2 came out 2010, May 7th for the US release, and directed by Jon Favreau again, who directed the first Iron Man, who's been an executive director or executive producer on a few of the Marvel films as well. So obviously in this film, a lot of people at the time felt that it was more like a stepping stone towards the first Avengers, but I would say in terms of just looking at the film itself, going back at watching it again, the film still very much a very fun film. Perhaps not as fun as the first Iron Man, but still kept up a high quality film. It was better than the Incredible Hulk, but I think that's more to do with the characters that we had involved. Samuel L. Jackson, Robert Downey Jr. still doing great performances, but obviously, as I say, Samuel L. Jackson having a more extended role as Nick Fury, obviously compared to the first film, and we also had a few more Shield people coming in this time around. So obviously, Scarlett Johansson first introduced into the MCU as Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff in this film. So she was undercover first of all, but I think this is probably the film which made her the star that she is currently. I think like being in the MCU for an extended period does do that to you anyway. But I thought the characters in this film were still really fun, really engaging, with the exception of the villains. Unfortunately, Justin Hammer and Ivan Vanko, and played by Sam Rockwell and Mickey Rourke, I didn't think they were... they're okay, but that's probably the best you could say, really, because it was almost like there was two of them. It took away from each other, and obviously Mickey Rourke's character was actually the overall villain, and Justin Hammer, perhaps he should have been more of a bigger villain, but by splitting it, they reduced the impact of the characters. It became more like of comic relief rather than being a true villain compared to Mickey Rourke's character. Now, quite funny, I think, particular fun scene is obviously when Don Cheadle's character, Rhodey, who obviously has taken over from Terrence Howard in this film. I quite liked his performance because as we've gone further into the MCU, he is very much fitted into the role very nicely. He's meant to be a main character, he's not trying to be a main character, he's just playing another role, adding more depth to the universe. Another character, Gwyneth Paltrow's Pepper Potts. In this second film, she didn't do too much really. Obviously she becomes the CEO due to Tony's illness, due to the problems with the reactor. So there was I don't know, with Pepper, I'm not really too fussed on the character. She doesn't really do enough for me. Bits and pieces here and there, yeah, it's fine. And again, getting back to Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, I think he's just fantastic as Iron Man and Tony Stark. He just plays that enough fun and both serious at the same time. He's doing a great job there. And I did like the emotional beats where he was seeing the video from his father and realising that, he had... Well, I know it's a cliche that it's always the father says to his son, in some sort of video form, "Oh, you're my greatest gift." But I still quite like that. It's still quite a nice feature to have. As an overall piece, there's plenty of... I thought the action pieces were all very good. Perhaps, you could say some of the things are a lot of CGI action, but that's probably what you expect a bit from Marvel films, really. But I thought they're all very well done in Monaco and at the Stark Expo. They're all very nice, well done, action was believable, and the characters all interplayed with each other very nicely, as in most MCU films. So, that'll do it for this one. So we'll be back shortly with Thor and Captain America, and then wrapping up the first part with Avengers not long after that. So thank you for listening, please subscribe for more, and I hope to hear from you soon. Goodbye.